Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you the tools and materials that I use to create watercolor paintings. So first, let's talk about paper. You will need paper that is nice and thick so that it can hold up to the amount of water that's placed on it. You don't want copy paper or cardstock because it will bend and warp and shred under the water. You will need a paper weight of 140 pounds or higher, and I prefer paper that is 100% cotton and has a slight texture to it. You can get paper in 3 different types. There is cold press or slightly textured paper, hot pressed, which is smooth, and then there's also rough texture. I use cold press paper for 90% of my work because I love the texture and how it reacts with water, holding the paint evenly. And here is what they look like side by side. I use hot pressed for illustrations and for lettering because of its nice, smooth, even texture. So next we're going to talk about paint. Now there is a large variety of paint quality, from kid palettes to student grade to professional paints, which is what I have here. Watercolors come in pans or tubes, but typically professional grade paints come in tubes, so you will need a palette. Now the palette that I have here is ceramic, and we're going to place each of the paints inside the wells and then allow them to dry before we use them. There are all different kinds of palettes you can choose from. The traveling ones are nice because you can close them and keep the paint safe. My traveling one is a bit of a mess, and I didn't really need a traveling one anymore, so transferring my paints over to this pretty ceramic one today. Next, we're going to talk about brushes, and there are all different kinds of brushes and styles, but these are the ones I use the most. First is the round brush, which is the most used, most versatile brush, and I use a number 2 and 4. Next are my mop brushes, and this one is called an oval mop, and it's a really fun brush. This is another mop brush, size 2, Da Vinci mop brush. I love this one, I use it most of the time. So now that we've covered the most important tools that you need to create watercolor paintings, these are some extra tools that I use. A paintbrush rest, a 4H pencil, a micron size 1 pen. They are waterproof. And an X-Acto knife. I use the X-Acto knife if I've made minor mistakes because you can use it to gently scrape away the top surface layer of the paper without ruining it. And last, but maybe the most important tool I have is water. Now I use 2 jars for warm tones and cool tones so that they don't mix together, and then paper towel as well. And that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will have all of the products linked in the description down below. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much.